Are you feeling the immense pressure of being a caregiver and mom? Like everyone needs you at the exact same time and you feel like you're failing them all? What if that breakdown you're heading toward isn't a failure, but exactly what you need to make space for the breakthrough? Welcome to the Mindful Midlife Mom, helping mentally exhausted moms carrying the weight of raising kids and aging parents find calm in the chaos and reclaim themselves while caring for everyone else. I'm your host, Valerie, a mom of two, living part-time with my mom as we take care of my aging father. I'm also a mindfulness enthusiast, navigating the crazy life changes of midlife. In today's episode, you'll discover why the pressure of being needed by everyone simultaneously creates a unique kind of overwhelm that comes in being in the sandwich generation and requires raw, honest, and not so pretty emotional release. You'll learn 4 powerful techniques to immediately release the stress, anger, and sadness you've been carrying. And you'll walk away with an empowering affirmation practice that gives you permission to not be okay while creating space for your breakthrough. Because sometimes the only way through the pressure is to let yourself fall apart first. Let's dive in. The pressure you're feeling as both caregiver and mom isn't just regular stress. It's the insanely heavy weight of living in the sandwich generation when you're raising your kids and taking care of your aging parents. Maybe it's your teenager having a meltdown about college applications while your mom calls panicking about her doctor's appointment. Maybe it's rushing from a parent-teacher conference to a care meeting at the assisted living facility, feeling like you're failing at both mom and daughter because you can't be fully present for either. And here's what makes this pressure so uniquely exhausting. There's no clear priority system. When your child needs you and your parent needs you at the same time, which emergency wins? When you're emotionally drained from a difficult caregiving day, but your family still needs dinner and homework help, how do you switch modes? This type of pressure, being pulled in every direction, requires a different kind of response than gentle self-care and bubble bath solutions. When you're carrying this level of emotional intensity, you need equally intense release methods. What I'm going to share are 4 pressure releasing techniques that aren't pretty, aren't Instagram worthy, and definitely aren't what you'd think as typical mindfulness activities. They might even make you feel uncomfortable, but they work because they match the intensity of what you're carrying as a caregiver to everyone in your life. These not so pretty methods give your body and nervous system permission to release pressure in ways that actually create space for a breakthrough. These techniques are a screaming session, a crying session, a movement session, and a raw and honest journaling session. After caring for my dad for over 2 years and living with my mom part-time for a year, I've used these techniques as my go-to tools when the pressure of caregiving reaches its breaking point. Sometimes I would go through all 4 of them, or sometimes I would just do 1 or 2. Really just depends on what you need at the moment. Let's start with the first method, the screaming session. This is where you will find a private space, maybe your car, closet, or go in your bedroom and grab a dense pillow. Bury your face in that pillow and scream your heart out. Let it all out. Let that trapped frustration, anger, and overwhelm have a voice. Research shows that vocal release can activate your vagus nerve, which helps regulate your stress response and literally calm your nervous system. This isn't about disturbing others. It's about giving those intense emotions a safe way out of your body. Method number 2, the crying session. This one can't be planned, but when the tears come, let them flow completely. Don't hold back or try to pretty cry. Crying releases stress hormones like cortisol and activates your parasympathetic nervous system. That's your body's natural rest and recovery mode. The ugly crying you might feel embarrassed about, that's actually your body's most effective stress relief system at work. Method number 3, the movement session. Physical movement is one of the most powerful ways to metabolize stress hormones and release pressure from your system. Whether it's a brisk walk, bursts of exercises in your living room, or any movement that gets your heart rate up, this literally moves stress through and out of your body. If you want to understand the deeper science behind why movement is so effective for stress relief, check out our last episode, 120, where we dive into how movement fights stress at a cellular level. And the last method, number 4, journaling. Get your paper and pen out and write everything down without filtering. Start with prompts like, I'm so frustrated because, or the pressure I'm under makes me, and just let your pen take over. Don't worry about the grammar or making sense or what your handwriting looks like. Just let it all out. Research on expressive writing shows that putting your emotions on paper helps your brain process complex feelings and reduces the mental load you're carrying. Remember, maybe start with the screaming session if you need immediate relief, and then move down the list if you're still carrying pressure or if you have more time to process. Your system will tell you what it needs. Now that you know these release techniques, let's practice an empowering affirmation that gives you permission to feel everything you're feeling while creating space for the breakthrough that's coming. Find a comfortable position. You can sit with your feet flat on the floor or lie down if that feels better. If it feels comfortable to you, gently close your eyes or soften your gaze downward. Take a deep and cleansing breath in through your nose and slowly exhale all the air through your mouth, releasing any energy that doesn't serve you. Take another deep breath in and let it all out. I'll begin by reciting the affirmation twice. As you listen, imagine these words being written on a whiteboard in front of you, helping them sink into your memory. So let's begin. It's okay to not be okay. Every breakdown creates space for breakthrough. It's okay to not be okay. Every breakdown creates space for breakthrough. I'll repeat it again, and this time say it out loud to yourself so you can make a connection. It's okay to not be okay. Every breakdown creates space for breakthrough. One more time and say it out loud. It's okay to not be okay. Every breakdown creates space for a breakthrough. Now imagine, picture yourself on the other side of this pressure, not because everything got easier, but because you learned how to move through it differently. You learned to release instead of holding it in. It's okay to not be okay. Every breakdown creates space for a breakthrough. Take one more deep breath in and out. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes if you have them closed and place your hand over your heart to help seal this moment with self-love and care. What you just experienced is permission to be human while carrying an impossible load. You learned that the pressure you're under as both caregiver and mom isn't something you have to carry silently or handle perfectly. You now have 4 immediate ways to release the trapped pressure: screaming for instant relief, crying when your body demands it, movement to literally process stress through your system, and a brain dump journaling to empty your mental load. Make sure to bookmark this episode so you'll have it handy whenever you need a quick reset. If you know another mom who's carrying the weight of being both a caregiver and a parent, text this episode to her. Because sometimes we need permission to fall apart so we can rebuild stronger together. Thank you for spending this time and space with me, and more importantly, thank yourself for choosing to show up for yourself. Because every moment you dedicate to being mindful is a step towards a more fulfilled and vibrant life. Keep embracing your midlife journey with an open heart, and remember, you're not alone in this. I look forward to our next mindful gathering. I'll talk to you soon.